Dear ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to announce our final declaration, which was originally prepared by the Families of Lithuania movement and finished by us together just this night. Thank you all. Taigi noriu paskelbti mūsų baigiamąją deklaraciją, kurią originaliai paruošė Lietuvos šeimų sąjūdis, tačiau mes kartu ją pabaigėm tik šią naktį.
The same is repeated in Lithuanian.
Conference by the Families of Lithuania movement, standing for the natural rights, let's save Europe together. In recent years, political trends which are basically connected with the growing power of globalism and the leftist genderist ideology have intensified. In particular, the socially toxic and anti-state genderist ideology carried out by institutions such as European Court of Justice, the European Parliament and the European Commission, various conventions such as the Istanbul Convention, entertainment industries such as Hollywood, numerous international megacorporations and the largest news and social media outlets have formed an attack on an unprecedented scale against the family, the natural rights of parents and children. Such political practices threaten the constitutional freedom of citizens and democratic nations in the future perspective. The organizers and participants of this conference declare: first, family and marriage originate only from two natural sexes. Sexual and gender orientations, social life forms, or individual self-expression practices based on them cannot be equated with natural constitutional human rights. Second, the principle of two natural sexes must be observed in the child rights policy. It is an elementary goal of a family policy to make sure a child is raised by mother and father. Hormonal and surgical reassignment of a child based solely on the parents or the child's self-expression is criminal. Third, the constitutional rights of parents to raise their children must be guaranteed. State policy must strengthen the family, the natural relationship between parents and children, and not to promote such child rights that allow state institutions to easily break up families under the guise of the best interest of the child. Fourth, censorship of natural gender and family concepts is criminal. Genderist ideology must not be allowed to supplant the constitutional freedoms of religious belief, speech and thought. Fifth, gender-based sexualization of children in the education system is not permitted. State education programs must be based on the concept of two natural sexes, and the promotion of gender identities is prohibited. Sixth, no decisions of international institutions in the fields of gender, family, parent, child rights and education can be superior to the constitutional values of democratic states which protect the natural concepts of sex and family. Seventh, the ideology of genderism, which promotes optional sexual orientations, changing natural sex according to an artificially constructed social gender identity, is false and leads societies and states to a dead end. It must be opposed in all areas of the state: law, politics, education system, public space. Eighth, in order to overcome this danger, which poses a real threat to the well-being of families, the culture of European nations, and the future of states, it is necessary to temporarily abandon the natural differences of political or social interests and to mobilize for joint work all progressive social and political forces religious and family organizations, communities of citizens, and in every European state and internationally. Vilnius, 21st of May, year 2023. And now I'll be calling everybody to sign this in both languages. So we start. Signed by Chairman of the Families of Lithuania Movement, Raimondas Grinevičius, Lithuania. Raimondas, please call him.
Čia?
Nematai, kur parašyta. Čia. Viskas. Ačiū. Director of the Center of the International Law, Ordo Juris, Poland. Tarptautinės teisės centro direktorė iš Ordo Juris, Lenkija. Veronika Pšebirala. Thank you. Then social and political scientist Dr. Andrius Švarplys from Lithuania. He will sign this a little bit later today. Socialinis ir politikos mokslininkas Dr. Andrius Švarplys iš Lietuvos pasirašys ją.
Dr. Andrius Švarplys will sign a little bit later.
Research Associate of the Ruth Institute, Board of the Society of Catholic Social Scientists from the United States of America, Reverend D. Paul Salins, Doctor of Philosophy. Amerikos katalikų universiteto sociologijos docentas, vyresnysis Ruth universiteto mokslinis bendradarbis, katalikų visuomeninių mokslų mokslininko draugijos valdybos narys, Jungtinių Amerikos valstijų, tėvas daktaras Donald Paul Salins.
I've never signed my name in Lithuanian before. Very pleased to do that.
Thank you. Sako, niekada dar anksčiau lietuvių kalba nebuvo rašęs savo vardu. Taigi, Scottish Family Party, the leadership of Marriage, Sex and Culture Group from United Kingdom, Master of Sciences, rest of the titles, Diane Horsley. Please. Škotijos šeimų partijos narės Santuokos sekso ir kultūros grupės viena iš vadovių iš Jungtinės karalystės, socialinių mokslų magistrė, visuomenės sveikatos mokslų magistrė Diana Horsley iš Jungtinės karalystės. Member of the Council, Communication Officer of the Families of Lithuanian Movement, Lithuania, Algimantas Rusteika. Taigi asociacijos Lietuvos šeimų sąjūdis tarybos narys, atstovas komunikacijoje Algimantas Rusteika, Lietuva.
Aš tas savo.
Ačiū. Then, Legal and Land-Leased at Alliance for Family from Czech Republic, Mr. Mikloš Tomas Misterka, Alijanso šeimai teisės analitikas iš Čekijos Respublikos. Mikloš Tomas Misterka. Thank you. Managing Director of the Ladislav Hanus Institute and the organizer of the Conservative Summit from Slovakia, Marek Novak, vykdantysis Ladislav Hanus instituto direktorius ir konservatorių viršūnių susitikimo organizatorius iš Slovakijos, Marek Novak.
Thank you. And I just like to add that it's very important to see our opponents as human beings, just only with wrong opinions, but that are possible to change. So yeah, I cross fingers to your movement to bring the best values on which our civilization was built, and as one of the most successful, back to Lithuania. So good luck for you.
Thanks, Marek. Nežinau, ar verčia, tai dar pats pridursiu.
I would like also to add it is very important to see our opponents as people, as human beings, although they are with different values. And my colleagues wish that we must come back to our further cooperation and develop our activities, joint activities.
Hungarians had to leave this morning, early this morning, so Ms. Ona Laku from the Center for Fundamental Rights, she is coordinator for the international affairs there. Ana Laku iš Vengrijos, iš bazinio teisų centro tarptautinių ryšių koordinatorė jau išskridusi, taigi pasirašė jau vakar. Dėkoju visiems susirinkusiems.
Thank you on my behalf, on the behalf of our movement, and now I